California regulators have approved a plan to ban new sales of gas-fueled cars by 2035. Joel Kotkin is here. He is a presidential fellow of urban futures at Chapman University and author of The Coming of New Feudalism, a warning to the global middle class. So let's start, Joel, by looking at the rollout timeline. So it's going to start in 2026, right? 35% of the new cars, SUVs, and small pickups will be sold in California will be electric. In 2028, that quota will increase to 51%. In 2030, 68% of all new car sales will be zero emission, all electric, and the quota will reach 100% by 2035. So, do you foresee any problems or roadblocks with this plan, or is this doable?
Oh, sure. There are numerous problems. One is obviously because the state of California, people who run the regulatory regime don't have any interest in economics and how things might work. Right? For instance, if you restrict the number of gas-powered cars, guess what? The price of gas-powered cars will go up. You also have a big class problem. Basically, electric cars are very expensive. Now, you can make the point that maybe in the long run they may be cheaper, but the purchase price is very high. So when you take a look at where you see electric cars today, it's in wealthy neighborhoods on the coast.
Well, I have to jump in.
See them at all.
I do have to jump in California. You see a lot of, like people like Kia, Hyundai, Toyota. There are lots of affordable electric cars out there right now. But I want to say this, Joel, that California ranks ninth in the cities with the most power outages. And critics say this plan will overtax California's electric grid.
Well,
so I ask you, do you think California can improve or fortify its electric grid in 13 years?
Well, first of all, there aren't a lot of affordable electric cars that work very well, and because there's such a demand for the components, I think they're going to stay pretty expensive. The other problem is, you want to go all electric, and not just in cars, but they want to go all electric in heating and cooking. Yeah. The problem that you have is that means electricity. But what has California been doing? We've been decommissioning gas plants, decommissioning nuclear plants, and we don't have a grid that is reliable enough for right now. And now you're going to greatly increase how much you're going to have to put in. So in a way, Governor Newsom is already in a dilemma that's quite clear, because he just decided not to shut down the last nuclear power plant.
I'm going to roll through, Joel, just because I've got to keep moving. I'm going to roll through because, by the way, I want to let everyone know that the rules are for new cars. You'll still be able to drive around in your current car that runs on gas.
We're going to be like Cuba. We're going to have a lot of old cars on the road.
Listen, Virginia is on track to adopt the new California restrictions. Washington State, Massachusetts likely to follow. How will this phase out of the gas-powered cars, SUVs, and small pickups go over in states like Texas? Texas, the largest producer of crude oil in the United States, and North Dakota on a smaller scale at around 12% production.
Well, I think, first of all, I think you're going to find the class implications, the fact that it's going to be very, very expensive, that electricity will be very, very expensive. That's going to affect places that maybe say, hey, now we want to adopt these regulations. When push comes to shove, I'm not so sure they're going to want to do something different, because you can cut emissions through lots of different technologies. There's no reason to just pick one technology and say this is the only way. And of course, what that will do is increase the price of that technology because there's no competition.
It's the push me, pull me kind of thing. You do one thing and there's another cause effect.
Exactly.
Listen, we'll have you back because this is in the works and supposed to start in 2026. So we'll talk about it again then, and we'll monitor it in the meantime. Joel Kotkin, thank you very much for joining us.
Well, California's job is to keep the rest of the country entertained.
I don't think California likes that, Joel, but you got the last word on it, so we got to go to break. Thank you so much. We'll be right back.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.